Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera to Dr. Amy. My name is Nurul Huzaifa binti Gimsun. My metric number 261476. In this video, I will present about assignment 3, chapter 4 and 5. The title is about 5 critical points in inventory management that company required to be ready and adopt. By Zoho Inventory 2019, inventory refers to all the items, goods, merchandise, and material held by a business for selling in the market to earn a profit. For example, if a newspaper vendor uses a vehicle to deliver newspaper to the customer, all the newspaper will be considered inventory. The vehicle will be treated as an asset. Inventory management is a very important function that determines the health of the supply chain as well as the impact the financial health of the balance sheet by Padmanava Samanta 2015. In any business or organization, all the functions are interlinked and connected to each other and are often overlapping. Some key aspects like supply chain management, logistics, and inventory form the backbone of the business delivery function. Therefore, these functions are extremely important to the marketing manager as well as the finance controller. Every organization constantly strives to maintain optimum inventory to be able to meet its requirement and avoid over or under inventory that can affect the financial figure. There are 3 basic reasons for keeping an inventory. First is time. The time lags present in the supply chain from supplier to user, and every step requires that you maintain certain amount of inventory to use in the late time. Second is uncertainty. Inventory are maintained as a buffer to meet uncertainty in demand, supply, and movement of goods. And third is economies of scale. Ideal condition of one unit at a time at a place where user need it when he need it. 5 critical points in inventory management that company required to be ready and adapt in a article was given. Firstly, integrate mobile technology. By Alert 1999, autonomous robot is a machine able to extract information from its environment and use knowledge about its work to move safely in a meaningful and purposive manner. It can operate on its own without human directly controlling it. Robots can use different kinds of sensors to view their environment and have actuators to perform action in the environment. Several techniques from the field of artificial intelligence such as reinforcement learning, neural network, and genetic algorithms can be applied to autonomous robots in order to improve their performance. Common tasks of mobile robots are mapping the environment, localization of the robot position with the environment, and navigating through it. Multiply robots can perform tasks more efficiently because they can work in parallel, but one has to be careful not let the robots interfere with each other works. The popular behavior-based robotic approach combines specific behavior defined in the control system of the robot to perform tasks, increasing efficiency by allowing staff to interact with the inventory management system using application. By Rashid Minwin 2014, definition and background of the topic matter heading can be defined as integrated system involving such as activity moving, handling, storing, and controlling of material by means of gravity, manual effort, or the power-active machinery. Moving material utilizes time and space. Any movement of material requires that the size, shape, weight, and condition of the material as well as the path and frequency of the move can be analyzed. During the entire process, the material can be raw material, work in progress, or finished product have to be handled either by human or mechanical means. A quick look with the sagas how material handling works. A porter, while unloading bags of the potato from a wagon or truck, uses a hook as a lever because the hook helps handling by the reduction of the weight. In a motor garage, a pulley and chains over a vertical bar is often seen, which garage owner uses for removing an engine from the chassis. According to the survey, 16% of the company are using more material handling software that they did just 2 years ago, up to 49% in 2018. Therefore, it's essential that material handling system can be designed and operate as efficiently and cost-effectively as possible. An inventory management system is the combination of hardware and software that is technology, process, and producer that help to monitor and maintenance of stock product like company asset, raw materials, finished product to the final consumer. A system in inventory include barcode, labels, or asset tags by McCrane Sabure 2020. The biggest increase in cloud-based usage occurred with the Warehouse Management System, WMS, Transportation Management System, TMS, Labor Management System, LMS, and Slotting by Briggs Korea 1996. There are three main service models of the cloud computing are infrastructure as a service, IaaS, platform as a service, PaaS, and software as a service, SaaS. Cloud consumer can manage data in software as a service SaaS application, for example, email, CRM, ERP, and others. Platform as a service PaaS to build on IT, for example, application development. Infrastructure as a service IaaS to migrate to IT such as security, networking, and others. Using the cloud to update software is also easier to do and really suitable in inventory management that companies require to be ready and adapt. The field of supply chain management (SCM) was born to manage the flow of information, product, and service across a network of customer, enterprises, and supply chains partnered by Albostorio and Mihai Filia 2013. This is the function responsible for the transport and storage of the material on the journey from the original supplier through intermediate operation and to the final customer. SCM is a new business model necessary for the organization's success, and everyone in the organization need to be involved. Large SCMS suite, ERP suites, industry-specific software, and point solution for the step in the supply chain. The goal of SCMS is to streamline product flow in the most efficient and economical way. According to the survey from their supply management software, most companies are looking for inventory visibility 65%, demand planning 65%, procurement 65%, and better collaboration with vendor or supplier 61%, and other goals include better order management, more streamlined purchase process, and more collaborative forecasting, planning, and replacement. The last critical point is Warehouse Management System (WMS). The warehouse is today playing a more vital role than ever has in the success or failure of business. Warehouses play a critical intermediate role between supply chain members, affecting both supply chain costs and service by N.K. Favor, Ren BM De Costa, and L. Smith 2013. In an attempt to rationalize supply chain process and to manage them more efficiently, many companies have set up centralized production and warehouses facility over the last decade. The objective of warehouse management is to efficiently and effectively coordinate all warehouse process and activity. Warehouse management includes all planning and control producer to operate the warehouse. Planning and control is a concept with managing the ongoing activity of the operation so as to satisfy customer demand by Slack ETL 2001. According to the survey, for many companies, 63% return on investment for WMS software is a nebulous benchmark that they either have realized yet or simply aren't keeping track of. The main purpose of planning and control is to ensure that operations run effectively and produce product and service as they should by N.K. Faber, Ren BM De Costa, and L. Smith 2013. To conclude, in the tracker from modern material handling, there are 5 critical points in inventory management that companies require to be ready and adapt are integrate mobile technology, mobile autonomous robot, modern material handling technology, inventory management software in the cloud system, supply chain management software, SCMS, and warehouse management software. Implementing proper inventory management function is one of the essential elements of the inventory strategy to increase sales and service to your customer without the advance of stock.